everyone, Le13 Scale here, but please do just call me Stairs. I just wanted to pop in and let you know that this first aired on Twitch on this date, and I'll have a link down in the description below if you want to catch the action live as it happens over there. But enough rambling, let's get into today's video. I did manage to get a refresher. Focus please, there we go. On Beowulf. Now, as I may have mentioned previously, this is the Seamus Heaney translation. But this is the Seamus Heaney translation, which means that he fixated more, less so on the accuracy of the directness of his translation, and did more of his, like keeping the same sounds the same. So in early English, one of the things that they would do is that they would reiterate consonant sounds. Kind of like repeating the same word, using some forms of alliteration and stuff like that. But I just also think that it's interesting that this particular translation that I have has... Please load. Please. There we go. Oh, nope. So this right here that it's focused on is, oh god, the original English that it is told in. And I don't, like, over here, so is not the most accurate translation of that first word. But I highly encourage you. Also, I enjoy the heart, like, a lot. But I highly encourage you to look up, if you were to type into a YouTube search at a later point, Beowulf Old English or Old Language, you can find very easily a video of a man retelling this first page in the original language here, and it's like one of the most interesting things to listen to, and it's also one of the small things that I really love about this game, is that when you hear people like freaking out, they say like Huga, which is, I'm not too sure about specifically that word in regards to its accuracy, because I cannot effectively just say all of the words of this. Like, I can't. I'm just not, I don't have the skill, and I don't want to butcher this beautiful language by attempting to. But my professor in college, who told me to pick up this copy, she could read it like it was nothing. And she's like, you can very easily see the connection. I'm like, I have to squint, but I can see it. And like, honestly, that's impressive to me. I'm serious. This is great as a story. I would, if you want to go with accuracy, if you want to find a version of Beowulf that's incredibly accurate... Ooh, I want to hit my head with it. I would look to see if you can find Tolkien's translation. I'm like 96% sure that he has a translation out there, because he was actively obsessed with Beowulf. Like, he more or less had the same nightmares that I do revolving early English of this era, because he was also a medievalist. But yeah, it's interesting that, like, Tolkien was obsessed with this. If you can find a translation by Dr. Susanna Fein, F-E-I-N, she would have, like, literally the most accurate translation. But if you want to get a feel for, like, how the actual language is, then this is your cup of tea. I've also gotten a new armor for her, which now clinks when she runs. I should turn up the volume, because that's the only reason you guys can't hear it nearly as well. There we go. Because I don't like going deaf sometimes when I'm playing. Alright, so the plot should be over here. Yeah, so find and speak to Wulfhilda. And one last thing that I'm going to say before we start this Beowulf DLC, because I think that you guys will find this very interesting. So I'm sure that you have figured that wolf is in the name, meaning wolf, right? But the first part of the name, Beo, actually means bear. So his name is Beowulf in the original English. So it makes me very curious about Ceolwulf and Ceolbert, but I can't find any sourcing. Am I going the right direction? I can't find any sourcing for like what Cheo would have meant. Instead, like, I'm just getting a lot of like not answers. Okay, so all of the animals are slaughtered. That guy's on the roof. How'd you get, ooh, hey look, stuff. How did the cow get on the roof? People seem very angry.
Those raiders killed our cattle. Danes
Okay.
did not do this. It's the devil's work.
You know, they're not wrong based on the opinions. Just because, first off, they call, in Beowulf, they call them chieftains. And I actually have, right in here, I have a map. Let's see if it'll pull up. I don't know if it will. This is a map of the setting of Beowulf. And it takes place right in there at the place of Herat, which is the Great Hall. Which, you know, interesting in its own right. But one of the things that they mentioned, and I was like revisiting this earlier today, is that as they've said it, Grendel, the main villain of Beowulf, is a descendant of Cain. So directly, like, tale from the Bible in that regard.
We know it's the Danes. It's always the damn Danes. Make them pay Wergild for the dead that now litter the
Ooh,
fields.
Wergild.
Show sense, please. What would the Danes gain from the slaughter of poor farmers?
Please don't turn on me. Like, look,
Look! There's a filthy Dane now. Why don't we ask?
Look, I'm not paying Wergild for something I did nothing for. Wergild would be like,
You slaughtered my best milk cow, you beast!
I did not touch your herd. You fools are making this worse.
I'd have to agree with that statement. Come on. Ow. You know, 3-on-1 is not great here. So Wergild is essentially what would happen if, like, one of your people died. I am not liking how loud this is. I'm gonna have to turn this down. Come on, let me just get one out. Come on. Come on. Ow. Can we, like, not? I gotta, like, fight Grendel, I'm sure, with this. You know, me running into a body is not gonna make this easier. So what Wergild is... is if one of your... Like, let's say that you guys have a fight to the death, as you guys have seen multiple times in this game, right? Let me turn that down. Worst case scenario, I could turn up that.
To protect their own. I cannot blame them.
That's
Thank
fair.
you for staying
Look at my
your
chair,
hand,
like...
stranger. What is your name? Eivor.
Oh god,
of the
please
Raven
send help.
clan in Mercia.
My chair is officially
Abbess of
broken.
Barking and inquirer into mysteries. Are we here for the same reason, I wonder? Aye, to look upon devil's work.
I don't know why
would
it's
a
like
Dane
that.
from upriver care what happens to Saxon farmers? If there is a rabid wolf or bear on the prowl,
Okay.
I would see it dead.
Please, please, no.
Blame often falls on my folk for such carnage. Well and good, Eivor of the Raven clan. Take a look at the maulings, and tell me what manner of rabid beast did these things. I could start.
That's some
with the dead
original
cows.
English. So yeah, if you would have a fight to the death, where it's like two of your warriors going at it, and one of them gets killed as the result, the Thane of the other winning victor would pay more or less their weight in gold to make up for the loss of life.
Poor beast? Danes befell it.
How can you be sure?
It was Hrothgar's war band.
Hrothgar!
Holed up in that old church, working their misery upon us.
Warriors do not often go about slaying milk cows.
That's true.
Besides, I've heard talk of a
Until
beast
much
on the
later,
loose.
actually. Okay. So I just examine each of these? Okay.
Bite
I
marks,
gotta stand on it.
but not from any beasts I know. The corpse is covered in a strange mold, though the wounds are fresh.
Interesting. Mold everywhere. Which honestly backs one of the early opinions that I had regarding the depictions
Still,
of
where does it do?
Grendel.
Where does it lead?
Just because they do not actually describe like Grendel at all. They just refer to him as a demon, as a monster. That he has the weight of 10 or the strength of 10 men and can match Beowulf in equal measure in battle. But they never describe him physically. Oh, that's not what I was thinking that was going to be. Can match him equally in battle. Where? Also, I don't know if my raven's like permanently gone now. Oh, I gotta get up there.
By the gods.
Okay.
What manner of beasts flung that poor creature?
Which would make
to its
sense
doom?
for a creature that has the strength of 10 men. But I often theorized that if anything, Grendel looked more like the infected in Resident Evil 7. Like the kind of like mold sporish kind of creature with the unnecessarily elongated one arm.
You are brave ones for getting so close to this awful sight.
I saw it, Roria. I did. The night it happened. I saw it all.
What did you see? A wolf? A bear? Maybe a rabbit hound?
Wolf,
It was a
bear, get it?
Jotun. As straight as a tree.
Jotun.
And
Alright.
it laughed while it ripped and
That fits.
teared. It yelled out its name. Grendel.
Interesting. Oh god.
What sort of beast leaves glistening mold over freshly killed prey? Yet that
I
woman
like-
blamed of Hrothgar and his band of Danes were the killer's men.
That's partially a fair
Whoever it
estimate.
was, they were mighty enough to get a mold beast corpse onto a rooftop. But
Yeah.
that little girl said the creature was a giant, calling itself Grendel.
Yeah.
This may be the work of a band of drunken Danes, or something far worse.
I'd go with the far worse. Just given like what
I should
it's
discuss
capable
these
of.
clues with Wulfhilda.
Okay. That's some very early
Wulfhilda,
English.
I have learned all I can from the villagers and those dead beasts.
And what is your take on the mystery? Still believe a wolf or bear did these things?
This is not
Maybe.
the work of a woodland creature. The bite marks, the mold, most odd.
So you admit this is the devil's work? Or one of your wooden dragons come to life?
Not
A few
wooden
maulings
dragons.
do not make for a devil or a dragon. It must be a man.
Although dragon
pack
is
of
the
them.
third fight
A girl mentioned
In-
a name.
in
Grendel.
Beowulf.
No. No mortal hand could rend flesh in such a way. Surely you see that.
I have seen the worst the hands of men can do. Deeds bloodier than this.
And these
That's true.
men stalk the night, slaying cattle as they go.
True.
Maybe.
This thing I cannot explain.
3 times these
Much
attacks
much
have happened.
later
Each
in
time, bite
in
marks,
history.
broken bones, and streaks of mold. Something wicked walks in East Anglia. Some other animals were attacked in the woods northeast of here.
Let us go.
This way,
Interesting.
we may find more clues.
That does read with what's in the story, is that there is like stuff that's like a trail of bodies.
Should
Me.
be up there.
Oh good, my bird works again.
Do try and keep up. Should be up there.
I
in the
got
trees
my
ahead.
bird glitched in a
Can you smell
tree.
it?
Ugh.
Reeks of death and
A while
evil.
ago.
I know that scent well. Carrion and death.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Righteous
need
reek.
all of the health that I can get before I fight anybody. There's a horse. Could this be one of Hrothgar's Danes? Or Thanes specifically? Because there is like one of those mounted with his head on a pike.
The Maulings have drawn in a starving death pack.
Yeah, that's fine. Come on. Come on already. Is the nun fighting a wolf with an axe? Is that what I'm hearing? Nope, she's got a sword. I don't... Battle nerd, or... That's a battle nun. That's a battle nun. That's the most cleric thing I've heard. Okay, that's gotta be a cow skeleton. That's gotta be a fresh cow.
Did the wolves get a bite of you?
No,
Not yet.
I'm unhurt. Thank you, Dane. I misjudged you.
No
That's
need.
the woman from earlier
But
that
tell me what
said it
happened.
had to
These
be men.
beasts came scavenging for fresh meat.
I meant, why are you out here with the dead cattle again?
I'm
Yeah.
searching for my best milch cow. She's missing.
And you found her.
No, but I found a Danish axe. It belongs
She's planting
to Hrothgar,
evidence, I think.
leader of the war band.
You know for a fact this axe is his.
Yes, he brandishes it about the village, demanding ale.
I will speak to this Hrothgar and his war band.
Look, the way that they phrase Hrothgar to be, like, there's no
That woman
way.
is certain a nearby band of warriors caused these maulings. We have no other clues.
I know the men she means. They're staying at the church near Brisleek Farm. Come, meet them. Their leader,
Is that the
Hrothgar, is a
church in the
great
distance?
man. For a heathen. He is no
For a
cattle killer.
heathen.
You have curious
What?
opinions, Wolfelda. And
That's how they describe them in the book, though, I will
I should say
say.
the same of you. Most heathens would point to witchcraft or monsters, but you seek an earthly cause.
I have seen many strange things, but the answers are usually close at hand, if only hidden.
True. Yet in this case, the church has tasked me to explain the unexplainable. That, at times, introduces unholy ideas.
And your church accepts your
Interesting
unholy
that they're
ideas.
making it
They
a woman
tolerate
that
it.
would be
Lucifer is a deceiver.
involved
and God
with this.
himself works in
Wolf,
mysterious
stop,
ways.
I will kill
So
you.
I too must remain open to all possibilities, mundane
Interesting.
and otherworldly.
Everything's
Which is why
dead
you
over
tolerate
here.
a heathen like me.
Perhaps.
If they're living there, why would
Or perhaps
they
all of
tear
us,
it up?
Heathen and Christian, stand within the folds of a greater mystery.
Okay, so some of the stuff is... Oh my god, is that accurate? So if I'm right, that's gotta be, Hrothgar's highest Thane. That's if I'm right. I might be wrong there. Thanks for the stuff. Anyone got anything else to let me heal before I, like, go in there? Because in the Great Hall of Herat is where I'm supposed to be fighting Grendel.
Something's off, Eivor.
Well,
Hrothgar's
really.
men are rowdy sorts, but the air is far too still.
And everybody's dead!
This is war work.
There's more mold. Or fire damage. Or mold. That looks like mold and not fire. Yeah. This is giving me some Resident Evil 7 vibes, I'll be honest with you.
Hrothgar and his men, they were good to me.
Have a care,
Interesting.
Wolfelda. The killer may yet
Of
linger
all
here.
of the...
The leader, Hrothgar. I do not see him among the dead.
I shall find him.
Of all of the things to not exist
Same marks as before.
in a...
Marks.
like,
Mauling.
in a hall,
not weapon
like the ones
wounds.
that is our home base.
Demon can fell so many
We're not-
well-armed warriors. Eivor, look out. More blood.
Yes, I'm
Someone
aware, I'm
crawled
standing in
into
it.
the loft or dragged a body up there.
Okay. None of the bodies are covered, so this was definitely all still from the battle.
See, more fresh mold. Same as in
Yeah,
the fields.
mold.
On the cows.
The villagers say it is the devil's mark.
I mean, they did a pretty good job with the mold texture.
Find the mold.
I
Find our killer.
Although, like, you can tell it's mold, but kind of. I don't know if it's because I'm such at a low graphical quality.
Hrothgar sometimes slept in the loft. Have you looked up there?
Alright, I'm going. Oh. I would explain the arrow that's down there. Thanks for the arrow. I should go the other way, actually, before I just want to see if there's anything over here, like maybe more rations, because I, like, don't trust that bad things are not about to happen to me. But they were sleeping in here, which does check for the whole story in general.
Back I say. I can still draw blood.
Hrothgar, you're gonna be fine. You don't, like, you don't die in anything in Beowulf. You, like, die an old, happy, fat man. Like, you're cool. Like, yeah, you lost a lot of blood, but, like...
leader of this war band.
You're Hrothgar.
I am a Finnmark raider and proud of it.
Interesting.
Little.
Hrothgar in the book is, like,
left.
usually depicted, like,
I bear
heavier
ill
set.
news. Your warriors have fallen.
Yeah, they're all
Who
dead.
or what did this awful thing?
The monster did this thing. It killed us while laughing.
What, the Joker?
Laughing.
Or Swamp Thing?
Broke my axe and gouged me.
You know, whatever.
I crawled up here to die.
What was it?
Dude, you're
Did you
gonna be
see?
fine. Like, you're being... Who are you waving at? Like...
Nightgoer from the world's rim. It spoke.
I appreciate, though, that they're calling him a Jotun, because, like...
Said it would
Jotun,
return.
because, like, that's what it would be.
We shall wait for it to come back, you and I.
Not I. My wounds are too great, and my spirit takes ship. Send them to Helheim. For me.
Ride with the winged women, friend. I will handle this Grendel,
Valkyries.
whatever manner of monster it may be.
Wait. Warrior.
There were two.
Two.
That'd be his mom, but...
Best hide, to not scare the demon off when it returns.
Did they just
Wait up
kill
here
off
to show
Hrothgar?
itself again.
Get your rest,
What?
warrior. I will stand vigil with prayer.
That makes me so angry. In the book, he doesn't die. Like, he lives a long, happy life. Everybody else around him dies a horrible, miserable death, ripped limb from limb, died multiple times over while they're drunk, and or then dragged into a bog to die further. But, like, he lives. And he provides a ring to Beowulf, who if I'm right, is his nephew. So I don't like that. I don't like that. I can't believe he died. What are you talking about? Why am I meditating? Why am I meditating?
Wolfhilda, be still.
Is it still...
Something stirs.
Something's coming back? What are we doing here? Okay. Yep, that looks about like what I'd figure. I'm like low-key disappointed. He just looks like a big person.
No kill. Play. I play.
Ah.
It hurts.
Well, that checks.
Mother.
I didn't mean for that to take him out, but he's supposed to have the strength of 10 men.
Grendel only want to play. You make Grendel hurt.
And
I want to go home.
there's no ripping his arm off, hanging it from the ceiling as like a trophy. This is just sad. This is like killing Lenny.
What manner of monster
This is like
is
killing
that
Lenny
thing?
for Mice and Men. No.
A monster. But a man. Strange
No.
to behold, but this Grendel was a man.
I get it. trust me, I get it.
But
It makes
where did
sense in their
come
world.
from?
All men have
But we went
mothers.
to
This one called
Valhalla.
out for his in the end.
Like, yes,
And
they're
all
trying
of
to
us,
steep that in some
even the
realism,
most
but like,
hideous,
even the last game
have
we got to fight
souls.
Medusa.
O Lord, forgive this man his sins, and grant unto him your grace and everlasting love.
I mean, what, does he have superpowers over mold?
Everywhere. Stay here, Wolfhilda. I'll follow this trail.
Like, there's no way that mold could have grown that quickly. He's gotta have, like, mold superpowers. There's literally no other way.
Grendel must have tracked this mold here.
Wait, what's in here?
Where?
Yeah, I'm cool with just bursting down the door when I can't get it. What's in here? Oh. One of those names might be from one of the other... I would like to see, please. I can't see anything. That upsets me. Grendel's a person. No. Just no. I just want monsters. Can I not go in here? Is there... Alright, cool, whatever. Am I... Thanks for letting me out. And thanks for the waste of the arrow. Anyone got any more arrows?
Southwest.
Thanks, man. All the arrows would be cool. Thank you, because otherwise I would not see that.
More mold. I'm on the right path.
Oh, no. And is that... Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess just follow the mold. Look, guys, like, I don't want to deal with it. Yeah, see, there's more this way. Just follow the path of the mold. Grendel's a real person. Make me kill Lenny. I don't want to spoil of Mice and Men to anybody, but like, that doesn't end happy either. And I'm still upset about it. I haven't read that book since 2010 and I'm still upset.
Leads into this pit.
Am I just yeeting myself into the pit? Alright. Cool. I'm glad that did not break all the bones in my body, like I had anticipated. Which direction? There's a lot happening over here. Grimes Graves? Doesn't seem like it would be a spot where... Yeah. Because I had to read it sophomore year of high school, I think it was. Because I was like reading other stuff by junior year, and the stuff in junior year that I read I really liked, because that's when I read 1984, that's when I read Lord of the Flies. I had to pick actually between Lord of the Flies and Brave New World. Ugh. What, did I step into like a high school boy's bedroom? In high school, I rewrote the ending for a prompt in class. It killed everyone off. Teachers said it felt like it was Tarantino. You know, I'd have loved to have that rewrite. Where am I going? Ooh, stuff. Met stuff. I rewrote part of The Hobbit. Actually, just so that this way I can include what Smaug's nightmare was. And his nightmare was being the dragon in Beowulf. And I purposely matched my language with the language of Seamus Hamey's
Child, Grendel.
translation
Cruel
here.
fate the gods have woven.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure that I just killed Lenny. I'm not happy about this. I'm really not. Come on, let me... Just don't let me plummet to my death. Like, I would really not appreciate that. Well, let's go see his mom then. Unless his mom also has powers over mold. It just seems like she's just a regular mom. Nothing particularly... Hey, there's a key location. Oh yeah, no, I am not. Definitely all kinds of nope.
Is that you, my boy?
Oh, she sounds normal.
Come to mother.
Alright, well. Let's see if I have to go. Oh god.
My head swims with fever dreams.
Yeah.
Just happened.
Okay.
Randall! Is that you? Answer me!
I need a thing for a locked door. A key, yes. I need a key.
What, am I living in a gasoline pit? What is happening?
The key is so fiddly. It but use as a key with no lock.
Oh, wait. Thank God, okay, it's a little less wiggy.
It's all magic.
Okay, I still think I'm walking around in a gasoline pit. There are dead bodies. I stopped whatever that was.
Mold. Some visions like a seer's brew.
Oh no. Whoa!
You smell like my son. My son's blood.
Whoa, come on.
Where is he? Where is my
I wish I
boy?
could have, like, gotten this DLC sooner. Yeah, she got Jotun powers, but... Oh, you're just a regular old
What is this?
lady?
You, the woman from the farm. You lied about the Danes.
Yes, and slaughtered them all, probably.
To protect my boy.
Or he probably
You
murdered
never
them
meant
first,
to hurt anyone.
honestly. And she just, like, made a
The
loop.
others, they could not see.
I wish I'd gotten this quest sooner.
He kept growing in body, but not in mind.
Yeah, autism.
He was my boy.
So...
Sweet.
Which makes sense that they wouldn't be very appreciative of autistic people then, just because, like, in some cases autism just sends off weird, like, otherness alert to to non-neurodivergent people, which sucks.
Hilda must know the truth of
But
this.
don't like that I just killed Lenny. Really don't. Although I will say, I really wish I had gotten this, like, DLC as an option sooner, only because I would have loved for that fight to have been more of a challenge for me. And I'm just such a high level now that it just seems so dumb, almost, of a fight. What's over here? Can I leave? Can I go home now? I mean, it's still kind of reads. You do fight Grendel's mother in an underground cavern. So, like, you have to, like, go into the swamp in the middle of the woods, dive deep down under the water, and come up into, like, a hutch in the middle. Where does that go to? And have I been there? I have no idea where I'm going, but I want to crawl down here. Did I just come up here?
I don't think I did. What is around here? I was in here. This is where the creepy effigy was, and I just couldn't see because I was so wigged out. Okay. Right, and this is where I was earlier, and this is how to get out of here, I think. Interesting that both of their deaths, by the way, caused it to be cleared up so I could see. But yeah, for the fight, though, Beowulf is given a white hilt sword. I alone. Oh, thank you, Black. Okay. Yeah, Beowulf is given a weapon by Hrothgar to take in the fight, saying that it, like, held important family value or something. Something along those lines. But anyway, he, like, immediately uses it to try to attack Grendel's mom, and the thing just, like, decimates itself. So he has to use an ancient, oh no. Oh no. Let me try doing this. Let's see. Yeah, because every time it puts me on the 5G, I end up having problems. Oh no. Where is my 2G? No. Let's try. Oh, are we back? I was about ready to change my internets over, because for some reason, I guess, at this time of night, all of the Wi-Fi just goes away. Yeah, I have no idea what happened. I'm so sorry that this did occur. Are we still... Looks like we're still rolling down there, I think. Okay. Where did we cut out at? Because I genuinely hate when this happens. I guess I'll maybe just start on over. Let's see. Yeah, because now I'm getting my stream relay there. Man, that blows. I hate that happened. Man. And now it's gonna tell me that I have 0 viewers, which I probably have more than 0 because of this weird refresh and connect, and now it's gonna save differently, and that's gonna be fun. But yeah, so anyway, what I had been saying is that when Beowulf tried to kill off Grendel's mother using that sword, it, like, disintegrated. Like, immediately. And then he, like, found a giant, like, ancient sword. And that apparently worked. Where am I? Where am I? Who are these people? But let me, I guess, go back to the town or the castle. I'm glad to know that the effigy is gone, but maybe the effigy is what caused them. I think is what they were trying to go for there, was that the mold was caused by the weird evil effigy of some kind. I don't know. I think it's really weird, though, that the one part of the entire game that's supposed to actually take place in a mead hall does not take place in a mead hall. Alright. I just want to see now if this key opens this door. What do you mean find the key? I don't want to find it. Just let me in. I picked up a key. Come on. Oh. That's probably there where the key be, huh? And would love if my streams would just stop cutting out on me. Yeah, I wish I'd gotten this DLC sooner, so that this way this could have been more of an actual, like, proper fight. What's up there in the red? Please stop rebuilding the things I destroy. Who's ever doing that? Would be great if you just stopped. Hey, stuff. Oh, nickel. I could totally use that. I actually really need nickel. That's how I can get the next upgrade for my weapons. Okay, so what's up there? Why did this reset all of the things? I could try to carry him. I just want to see how I would carry him. Look at this dude! He is actively glitched through me. This dude's huge. Which was, you know, probably disrespect to the dead, but hey, like, it could be worse, right? I mean, Hrothgar's body's gone now, and there's only a blood stain. What's in here? Oh, that's just another entrance up. Wasting my time. Alright, hey, so I've got some news.
Eivor, you live
Good
yet?
or bad, I don't know, man.
Tell all.
I slew a monster that was but a man. Then I tracked his mother and killed her too.
His
Yep.
mother.
She struck at me in the dark, and I
Yep.
defended myself. But it was no hero's deed.
Those poor souls. I shall pray for them tonight at Barking Abbey.
Leaving already?
I must.
Eh?
The bishop is eager for a full accounting of the Beast of East Anglia.
Leave my name out of your tale. It is nothing to be remembered for.
Understood.
Huh.
Perhaps it would work better as a song. I dabbled in
They
verses in
were
youth.
songs.
It may be time to lift the pen again. But what story shall I write? The full truth of this thing may be hard to fathom.
Give them a comforting one, about heroes and monsters. For the truth, the bone-cold truth of everything, is often hard to take. It cuts like a cruel north wind on the neck.
God saves us all, Eivor. I take my leave now, but will write to you once my poem is complete. Farewell.
Thank you, and farewell to you too, Wolfhelda. Make it a good tale.
I'm kind of angry about that. Because if that's... That can't be. That's it? That's it? I don't get to fight the dragon? I want to fight the dragon! I don't... Don't get me wrong. I do greatly appreciate the realism on it and the realism that they took. But I have to tell you right now that I am deeply upset. and I wish this, like, that's so upsetting to me. Like, I can't explain it. I just... think of how to put it into words. Because this is supposed to be a fantastical tale. And yes, none of these things that are described could be true. Like Grendel, as he is in this book, the demon, and Grendel's mother could not be real. And the dragon, obviously very much not real. But you can't just label this thing the Beowulf DLC, make it barely a fight, and then on top of that, like, stray from it. So if I don't fight a dragon later, I'm gonna be upset. If the fight had actually felt like a real fight, because the thing is, it says it's supposed to be for level 20, but by the time that you're given the quest, you're well past level 20. So it's not even a challenge. Like, man.
Thanks everyone so much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like what you saw here today, as well as don't forget to come check me out over on Twitch. Have a good day, everyone.